Good morning. Devin here with Ground Force Metal Detecting, and it's another metal detecting morning coffee talk. Now, I talked about this yesterday in a video, but this video is specifically about the XP Deus II and multiprocessing and how to set up, in general, how to go through setting up the machine so that you don't have any problems. Now, the problem that I'm talking about here is, let's just say you're detecting and you decide to go ahead and set up multiprocessing. So you go in and turn it on and you play around in there. Then you go back out and you look after a while and you notice that your sensitivity and reactivity have changed. Well, why did it do that? Why did it change my main program settings? Well, because that's what it does. Okay, that's not a glitch. That's the way it's designed. XP didn't make the Deus II any simpler. Okay, that wasn't their intention at all. So here's the thing: there's a little bit of a procedure to do to get this predictable every time, so you'll know what it's doing. Okay, the very first thing, and decide up front if you're going to use multiprocessing, because if you decide later, you're going to have to go back and reset some settings. Okay, decide up front if you're going to do it. Say, okay, I'm going to use, I'm going out detecting here, and I'm in the field here, and I pretty much set up my machine standing there getting ready to detect, right? I like to look and think about what I want to do in the moment. So here we go. Um, Pick a program. Pick your main program. I'm in the general program here. All right. Now, I'm going to start with my menu, right? Discrimination. I'm going to set up my discrimination how I want it. Okay. Won't be affected by multiprocessing. But when I go in the expert menu of discrimination, I'm not going to set my tones yet. Okay. I'm not going to set 2-tone, 5-tone, full tone. I'm not setting that yet. Bottle caps. I'm going to set up. I'm going to set any notch that I want. And that's it for the discrimination menu. Silencer, I'm going to set that. Sensitivity, I'm going to skip. Okay, don't touch the sensitivity yet. Frequency, go ahead and set up frequency max. You have to be in a multi-frequency program for multiprocessing to be there. Okay, iron volume, I'm not touching yet. Reactivity, I'm not touching yet. Audio response, I'm going to go ahead and set up. Okay. So those are the things that are in the multiprocessing menu. You see, what happens, as soon as I turn on multiprocessing, channel 1, I guess it's the left channel, unless you take your headphones off, put them on the other way. But multiprocessing, your left channel, channel 1, takes over the rest of the machine for the settings that are in multiprocessing. Okay, multiprocessing controls the rest of the machine then, from that menu. Okay, so turn on multiprocessing. Pick one of the 4 settings, program settings in multiprocessing: morph 1, morph 2, dual axis, dual reactivity. Pick one of those 4. Then we're going to go multiprocessing. Oops. Multiprocessing, turn it on. Okay. Now I'm in morph 1, whatever. Now I'm going to go to the expert menu. Now, I'm going to first decide if I want stereo spread. If I am going to put stereo spread in, my effects is going to be turned off. Okay, it's just what it does. So I'm not going to put stereo spread in this time. I'm going to set up my effects the way I want it. General program comes with effects 1 in channel 1, channel 2's off. I'm leaving that right now. Okay, I'm going to set my reactivity here. Your main detector, channel 1 reactivity. Okay, sensitivity I'm going to set here in the multiprocessing menu. My volume, I'm going to set here in the multi-processing menu, my volume of my 2 channels. Okay, my audio type. Now, I didn't mention this yet, but you don't go in and set your audio type either ahead of time. Set it in the multi-processing menu. Okay, your tones, I'm going to set my number of tones for my main channel, channel 1. I'm going to set my rejected iron tone, my rejected tones. Okay, it's iron T. I'm going to set that here in the multi-processing. My iron volume, I'm going to set in the multi-processing menu. All of these things take over the main program of your detector and set it for it. Okay. Now let's talk about channel 2. So channel 1 is the main detector. All right, it's the main overall menu. Channel 2 is an added detector, okay? Kind of like an added detector, detecting on the side at the same time, all right? Now, channel 2 is a dig or no dig 2-tone program, all right? You've got rejected or accepted tones, okay? Now, that tone break is going to be wherever you set your discrimination on the main menu. Okay, it goes by the discrimination number. So if I've got my discrimination at 20, anything under 20 on the right, on the channel 2, anything under 20 is going to come up whatever rejected tone I have in here. And you can set your iron tone for channel 2, and that's the tone you'll get on rejected tones. And then you've got under tone, okay, you've got a pitch there for channel 2. That's your accepted tone for channel 2. You've got a rejected and an accepted tone. That's it. You can set an audio type for channel 2. You can set your volume separately. You can set your iron volume, your rejected volume separately. And you can set effects on or off, as long as you didn't set a stereo spread. Now there's a little bit of an exception here. If you choose multi-processing menu 4, dual axis, okay, so dual axis is an all metal mode. It puts channel 2 in all metal mode, okay. Channel 1's the same thing as I talked about, but channel 2 is going to be in all metal mode. Proximity detection, okay. So you're not going to have some of the things. You're not going to have an iron volume or an iron tone. You're only going to have one single tone choice, okay. If I look in here under the expert menu, you get it one tone choice, okay, and then you get sensitivity and reactivity and volume and an audio type, but you don't get the iron tone and iron volume because it's just one tone. It's more like it's almost like pinpoint mode a little bit. It'll give you a proximity tone in volume based on any metal that it detects, okay, in channel 2. Play around with that one and you'll get to know what I'm talking about here. I did use that. Now, it is kind of cool. You can kind of get a neat effect out of that. Bringing out targets, especially bringing out shallow targets with loud proximity signal on the one channel. So yeah, play around with that one. But it's a little different than the morph 1, morph 2, and dual reactivity, okay? Anyway, that's just a little aside there. And I think that's it. Hey, let me know in the comments if I missed anything there, or if you have any questions that I didn't cover. I know this was kind of just an in general high level video of an overview, but hey, I just wanted to give you some information. Maybe you got a tidbit that you didn't know, or maybe you didn't know any of this. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, and have a great day, everybody. Get out there and get some sun and fresh air, peace and quiet, other than insanely loud beeping at high tones. And swing away.